morning, guys. Today we're going to do the Rap Game Season 3, Episode 2. Got my daughter here with me, and we ain't got no notes. We just going to tell you our opinions and thoughts on this week's episode. It was really cool. It was about... first off, before I start the video of the episode, let me shout out happy birthday to all my team Capricorns. I think today last day. I don't know. My birthday over.
The 26th.
Happy birthday, Team Capricorn. Happy birthday to all the January babies. Woohoo. And shout out to everybody that's doing Jumpstart January videos where we do a video, upload a video every day in January. So, the rap game was about being a boss. I think it was called Like a Boss. So, It was about, and I like that. I like how it showed kids how being a rapper is not about rapping and making a lot of money. No, you have to put in work for what you want. So, I like that. What did you think about being a boss?
I am one.
Oh, I heard. She said it. I want some money, but she said it. No, I'm just saying. So, they were talking about Tally being number one and how everybody was saying they didn't feel she should be number one. I still feel the same way. I didn't think it was a surprise to see that she was number one. Let me put it that way. Let me explain myself before we get into this season, since it's the beginning and this is the second episode. I don't hate on none of these kids. I watched the episode for what it is, and I just try to give constructive criticism to these kids where they can work on what we see, like as consumers, me as a parent, me as a person in this industry that loves to support music. It never hate, never. A lot of people think that I don't like one artist over the other, and it's never like that. I just watch the episode and give my opinion as the episode is going. That's it. I don't follow none of these kids. Remember, they're kids, so I don't follow any of them. I just look at the episode. So, they were talking about her being number one and how they didn't feel she should be number one. When she was talking to her sister, I agree, girl, my thing is with Tally, just let your music speak for itself. You don't always have to prove anything to anybody. Your talent will keep you on the number one spot. Not, you a white girl, you a white rapper. She makes that all about that, and that's what turns me off about her. What her sister manager, she really turns me off. So the kids end up having to go to the studio, and they thinking they finna go rhyme all up in the studio. They think they about to get it.
The studio.
That ain't what happened. What happened?
What?
When they got to the studio.
When they got in the studio.
That's when Jermaine, she's so sorry. That's when Jermaine told them what? They had to do what?
They had to rap about them.
No. At the beginning, what did they have to go?
Work.
Thank you. What did Jermaine tell them that they had to do when they thought they were for the rap? He was like, no, they said they go get a job.
Yeah.
And what did you feel about them having to get a job?
I was laughing at first, but I don't have a job. I can't be talking, but I need one.
I thought you was a boss.
I am a boss of my own life.
But still be like, Mama, can I go outside?
No.
Stop it. You don't actually can you go outside? Yes, slurp on that Slurpee. Probably ain't nothing in it, but slurp on it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, I did think that was good for him to make them have to do a job. Do you want to say what kind of jobs certain people have? I'm going to name off the names and you tell me what jobs they had.
Okay.
Nova.
Ice cream.
Did he do good or not?
He was struggling getting ice cream out.
Let me tell y'all. Ice cream. I used to work at McDonald's. That
McDonald's?
was the hardest job at McDonald's, was to put that ice cream on that cone perfectly. I can do smoothies. The smoothies. I can do shakes. I can do McFlurries. I can do sundaes. But to put that vanilla ice cream on the cone perfect, I know my weaknesses. I used to be like, girl, can you go make the ice cream? I'll finish doing this part. I ain't got time. Girl, ain't no need to embarrass me and the company. Oh. I know my weaknesses. That's what's wrong with people. They think they can do everything. So, yeah. Know that I had a hard time with the ice cream, but I still thought he did a good job of just trying. King Roscoe.
Barbershop did not know how to clean windows either.
How you clean windows either? Okay.
Spray white that bed.
Okay. Tally. Dogs.
I don't know what to call it. Like a pet shop. Yeah, pet shop. I wanted to call it a vet. It's a pet shop. A vet is an animal doctor.
Okay. So, yeah, she had to do clean the dogs, and she talking to the dogs. I'm looking at her like, girl, you don't stop talking to them dogs.
Dogs can't talk?
Yeah, but maybe she's like that Dr. Dolittle movie when he was talking to them animals. Remember we was watching the other day?
When he tried to say that right. He put his mouth on that dirty right up in the trash can. No, I talked to myself.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, but I was like, what she was saying was cool. Like, girl, what all the other kids are saying about you, that's not what matters. It's who's going to sign that check. Jermaine Free. So, then we had, we got Detronata.
The ghetto person, she was cleaning tables at a restaurant or something.
Yeah. Place. And she did what she was supposed to do. I could say that. I was wondering, like, you made them do all that. Like, okay, I thought he was going to say, well, this is what the worker said about you at the end, if you're going to make them do all that. But maybe it wasn't. It was just about them cleaning. And then last but not least was,
I cannot figure out her name.
Camouflage daughter. You know why I can't remember her name?
Nobody knows her daddy.
No shade to her, because I like her. I really do. I like her and I like her mama. But what's crazy, or I don't remember her name, is because she always talking about her dad. Always. I'll remember it probably next week. But this week, girl, you're your daddy's child. That's all I know. So they all, like I said, had to do these different jobs, and they did that. That was cool. So when they got back to the house, Jermaine told them that they had to write a 12-bar about work ethic. It wasn't about where they were. It was about that work ethic. But let me go back. When to the girl, we don't know her name. She was working at Wingstop, and none other than Rick Ross came in to talk to her because he owned the Wingstop, and that was really good for her. But I was like, is it fair? That's my thing. Is it fair that he chose her to go talk to a celebrity when the other kids didn't get that kind of opportunity because y'all know her dad? You know what I'm saying? And I agree with her mom when her mom said y'all put so much on her because of who her dad is that it takes away from who she is. Her name's Flage. Ain't that
Flage Monet?
Yeah, that's it. I got it.
I wanted to call her Trojan Monet. I don't know what I was thinking too. I wanted to call her Trojan Monet. What's her name again?
Flage, ain't it?
Flage Monet.
Okay. We're going to work that out, Flage. By then, girl, we're going to remember your name because you're going to be tight. I'm just saying. Because I like her. I don't have no problems with her. I don't. I just think that her dad trying to fill his shoes is overshadowing her. But she talked to Rick Ross and he gave her words of encouragement and kind of helped her with that, so that was cool. But like I said, if that was going to happen, let it happen to all the kids. Let somebody walk in all of their establishments and give them words of encouragement. Let let's go back to the parents being at the house. And the managers, let me put it that way, because everybody not parents. The managers are in the house. We got to find out a little bit more about Flau'jae's mom. Her mom is 5 months pregnant. And I was like, girl, do you really think you should be doing this? Because it takes a lot of strain on just being pregnant. And then you have to do all this stuff with your daughter and moving around and doing all this kind of stuff. And you're pregnant, like... But hey, you know, you the mama, you the manager, you want to know what she doing at all times, make sure her life is going right. But I was just like, oh, I hope she take it easy. Especially when y'all been in the house for 3 months. Oh my God. Y'all been in the house for 3 months. You know, I just want her to take it easy. I like King Roscoe's mom too. I like her. Like I said, I don't too much care for Tally's sister, manager, whatever. It's something about her that rubs me the wrong way. I understand you big up your artist, but it's just something about her rubbed me the wrong way. When they were all sitting there talking about Tally and not knowing who she is and her not being genuine, I totally got where he was coming from. I don't even feel like he was coming at hatred, because as a consumer, I'm the same way. Like, I think she tries too hard that we don't know who she is. I think she tries so much of, I'm a rapper, that we don't know who Tally is as a person. These other kids, I think I can kind of see who they are, or, you know, what lane they going in, more than I see with Tally. I think she's so busy trying to prove she's a rapper. And I'm like, I don't think you have to do that if you are as good as you say you are. So her sister got mad that Homeboy had said that and was like, you know, I just want to know what she's talking about. And I still feel like that with her rhymes. What is she really saying besides her trying to prove that she's a white rapper? When we got Eminem out, when he first came out, he did not have to say, oh, I'm a white rapper, this and that, and I'm going to prove myself. He came out, he spit, and we know who he is. Machine Gun Kelly, we know who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's female white rappers here in Vegas spits. So it's not about her talent. That's not what it is. I just don't want every rhyme or every time she get on the TV, she has to say prove who she trying to be. If you guys will get what I'm saying. Did you have a problem with that part? With them arguing about Callie?
Tally, but I don't even know why they were arguing about it. They just mad that she's number one and the kid's not.
We always gonna have a difference of opinions. I let my daughter watch it and okay. Okay.
My opinions are short, yours are long.
I'm just saying, shut up. What else happened? So he ended up, like they said, they had to come back with the 12 bars or whatever. Mm-hmm. That whole thing with Detronata and Callie getting into it Tally was getting into it was over the top to me. Detronata was doing too much. The whole thing with Nava's manager, when he got into it with the sister, I understood where he was coming from. As far as you got to be able to take it in this industry, you know what I'm saying? And she went after all the people in season 2, so you should be able to take it if these girls are talking about your rhymes at the table or whatever the case, because they was all sitting there eating, and Detronata had made some more comments about her rhymes or whatever, and she felt like she was being disrespected. I'm with Detronata, like, if you feel you disrespected, come back with it on some rhymes. Let's do a diss track. You did a diss track on everybody in season 2. You was hard then. You can't play Crybaby now. So I get that. But I do feel like, oh my God, why are they arguing? What's the point?
They're childish.
That's what they kids, maybe. Maybe that's it. Because I was like, y'all not focused. Focus. And what I liked about that scene, let me tell you what I liked about that scene, besides the dumb arguing, what I didn't care for, is when King Roscoe mama walked in there and walked him out of there. Even though her little nosy ass came back in there to hear the conversation, she walked her child out of there and told him to go focus. Focus on what you need to be doing in here. You ain't got time for all this petty arguing. So I like that about that. So they all go to the studio. Let's get with this. Let's hurry up. They go to the studio. Everybody had to go spit their little 12 bars or whatever. Callie, I don't know why I want to call it. You know, that's that girl name from on that ABC show. Huh?
Foster.
Yeah, that's probably why. Because she looked like she needed to be playing on Disney. I don't know.
But that's not Disney.
But still, she just looked like she needed to be playing on one of them channels. But Callie go first. Did good. Didn't have a problem with her going first. Didn't have a problem with her. Well, you know why people gonna think I'm hating on this girl, and which I'm not. I just feel like what she said didn't have no, oh my God, look what she said. Oh, that was hard. It didn't have none of that for me. But she did what she had to do. She did the task at hand. Then we come up with Detronada.
She was too busy trying to diss on Tally than on her own rap.
Yeah, she turned me off this episode. She was so focused on Tally, and I'm like, girl, focus on you. You not focus on what you need to focus on. Even though, like I said, if that girl can focus on her and not people in the house, that girl will be a beast on the mic. I really think she needs to focus on her. King Roscoe goes, no, let's go back. Fly J end up going in. Where you going?
D'Antoine pulled my hair.
Stop, D'Antoine. But Fly J end up going in, and she was going too fast. I just felt like she was nervous. She was overthinking it. And her mama had told her she was putting too much in her rhymes when she was they was writing their rhymes. And I was like, you're not listening. Your mom is hearing what you're saying. It felt like she was running out of breath. And I was just like, oh my God, girl, slow down. Slow down.
No, never mind. She forgot her words.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me go back. When they were in the house and Fly J mama was over there peeking and being nosy with Nova and his manager. And she was kind of low-key hating about him tweaking and helping him with his song, saying, well, all the other kids went on their own or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, do you understand that in this industry, a lot of people have ghostwriters? A lot of people, the biggest people in the industry have ghostwriters. My thing is, I don't give a damn who wrote it. Long as you can perfect it and show the world, like, to make it believable and all that. These are kids. I don't expect for them to be just living this life of all of this. Like, no. So I didn't have a problem with his manager helping him write some songs. I felt like because it wasn't like he was writing all of his rhymes like when the girl from last season.
Like
She ain't that memorable. Well, the girl from last season, when she had to get them, send her people the stuff, them send it back to her, he didn't have to do that. So it was a whole different situation. But anyway, back to the studio. Fly J, she going really, really fast. So they put her out the damn studio and told her to go take some stuff out, try it over again, come back when they finish with the other kids. She felt some kind of way, but I felt like, because she felt like she didn't want to be number 5 on the hit list. I understood that. But I'm like, girl, you lucky they giving you another chance to come back instead of saying, you know what, your time is doing. We ain't got time to be working with you. But JD sees something in her. I see something in her too. I just want her to stop talking about her daddy. Then you got Nova. Nova comes in, and he was kind of nervous because of them sending out Fly J. But I'm telling you, this
he got
boy,
in there, he rapped, he went straight out. It took him one take. It was good. It was done.
That's one thing I like. Man, I'm telling y'all, I'm rooting for this little boy because he executes well. He makes it so believable. From the first time when he auditioned, I just was like, okay, dang, he tight. Then he did it again. He killed it. Then now, you know what I'm saying? Like, go in a studio, first take, kill it. Like, that shows me you are serious about what you want to do and what you want to be. He's focused. Even though he was saying that he don't believe Tally should be number one. Okay, we all have said that. But it did not let him so focus on her being number one that he wasn't trying to get to number one. I just liked everything about him. JD had to run out the studio on him.
It was too good. He was like,
yes, I liked him, really. And then we had King Roscoe. King Roscoe was hating on Nova because Nova came out and said he did it on one take. Well, can't nobody do that. Oh, I mean, they can do that, but I want it to be perfect. Apparently, JD them thought it was perfect enough for him to do it one time. What you thought about him hating?
who was hating?
King Roscoe.
Boy, he only little. What does he know about it?
So he goes in there, and you know his bars was good. I agree with Jermaine Dupri. He's very lyrical. What he says, he make you listen to what he is saying. So I give him that. Like I said, I can remember some things what he said. I might not remember everything, but I can remember what he said in his rap. I can remember what Nova said in his rap. I remember what Deidre Nada said in her rap. It's only because she was hating on old girl, and it was more about that than her rap.
She said, I love Google.
Yeah. And then Fly J comes back, and she did what she had to do. And like I said, I remember something in her rap because she talked about her daddy all the damn time. But I'm sorry, Tally, I didn't really understand what you said in your rap until JD played it back at the end. I remember her saying she was white. That's it. I don't care. We see that part. In this industry, stop making it about your race. Please, let it be about your talent, because you will come and go just like Iggy did. I'm just trying to be honest with her. It's nothing about, if this girl got bars, let them bars come out. Let them come out, because guess what? I'm not even trying to be hateful or spiteful or anything. But you being white, you have more to show in this industry. So you can't come out saying I'm white, I can still rhyme, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, whatever. You can't come out saying that. You have to come out being a beast, being a white rapper. You have to be able to kill everybody that was in that lineup, because you have it harder. Just like if we was going out for, a black girl was going out for a pop group, you know what I'm saying? She would have to work that much harder to make it believable that she listens to and she dances, she just so hyper, and you know what I'm saying? Instead of being just as, they would look at her and think she's an R&B singer, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hate, I'm just trying to give you guys a better understanding of what I mean when it comes to Tally. But all the kids did what they had to do. Some better than others. Some didn't put their task where they needed it to be. Some was being before, some was being too late, too soon, or not doing enough of. But they all did a good job. You know what I'm saying? All of their bars were on point that none of them, I just was like, oh, they whack. oh, why they here? Like the winner from last season, most of the time I kept on saying, why he here? Like what? But none of these kids I'm not saying that about. What do you think about the kids in the studio? Did you like them? Who did you think was the best in the studio? Let's put it that way.
Nova.
And who did you think was the worst in the studio? Your thoughts, not mine.
I don't remember how to pronounce her name.
Deidre Nada?
Yeah.
Okay, that's her thoughts. And I agree. Deidre Nada probably was the least because she didn't stay on task. So So they all go back to the house, and then it's the hit list.
Hit list!
She was excited about the hit list. So the hit list come, and let's let her do the number 5.
5 is Detronato. Yeah.
Let me just say this. I agree with the hit list this week. And usually I'll be like, no, but I agree with the hit list this week. Number 5 is Detronato. Number 4. The little kid, King Roscoe.
King Roscoe. I wanted to call him King Rover. I do not know why. I wanted to call him, because his name sounds like a dog name. So I wanted to call him Rover.
Oh my God.
Okay, 4, King Roscoe. 3,
3.
Monet.
Okay. Flage Monet. Number 2.
Tally.
Ooh, you didn't seem like you agreed with that.
Number 1.
Number 1? Nova. And like I said, I agree with everything. The way Jermaine had broken down on why he thought they were in the spots they were in, I totally agree with everything he said about these kids. I like this show. I really like this show. It's something I can watch with my kids, first of all. It could be a family show. Second of all, I love music. I don't care who, if it's from a little kid to an old person.
What about that
I love
we
music.
heard in the car last night?
Huh?
That man we were listening to in the car last night.
What?
Off your phone.
Ooh.
When we got to donuts.
I listen to everybody's music. Like I said, I support everybody's music, hater.
Bad. And the one we heard in Jazzy Car, that was bad too.
Like I said, we listened. We took a listen. That's all that mattered. I didn't get the link and say, oh, I ain't listening to that. I took a listen to it. So I don't have a problem with taking a listen to people's music. So if you got some music, email me at thaghettoview@gmail.com. THA, not THE. I do support Tuesdays where I give you a shout out on a blog talk radio show for my support Tuesday. So if you got some music, send it to me. I will shout you out and support your music. If you got good music, I will support it on all my social media platforms because I feel like we need to get really good music out here. That's why I support these young kids, because we need a next generation of good music. Before I go, shout out to Fresh Empire, their entertainment group out everywhere. If you go to eventbrite.com and type in Fresh Empire, and they do a lot of concerts for kids, and they have a lot of the rap game artists on there. They have a lot of just different artists to cater to kids. So I took my daughter to Justine Sky's concert from Fresh Empire. Their whole promotion is about not smoking and no tobacco. Tobacco free. Being tobacco free because it kills. So I really love that about them. DJ So Hype be the DJ, and then I Am Gifted be the host out here with his crazy self. But yeah, they always have little different concerts, so check your local listings of Eventbrite and look at your city, because tonight Justine Sky is there tonight, and she was just here, so she's doing her circuit. She has a new single out, You Don't Know, and she has a new EP out called 8 Ounces. Got some really nice songs on there. I love her song Jezebel. I just love that song. I just do.
Talking about it, the thing today.
Yeah, and if you look on my videos, I have put 2 videos up of her singing You Don't Know and Jezebel. I have to upload the other videos that I have of her. I really like her music. February the 18th, I think it is, if you're here in Vegas, Miss Mulatto will be here performing for the kids. So that's a really, really good look. And she was from the Rap Game Season 1. She was the winner. I know last month they had Little Nico from Season 2 here. My son went to that concert with his friends. So, these kids are booking. I can't say that. They booking. Just saying. And the kids are going. And I'm going to take my daughter and my son and his friends to the Miss Mulatto concert, because we are all about support. We all about support. And we going to go and we going to have fun and turn up with all the other kids.
You know what you should have? and all about support Jackie.
Oh, you're right. You're really right because it's cold. I'm just saying. See, my daughter a boss. She be working trying to figure out how can we make money. I'm just saying. But anyway, and don't forget about my event. It's all about support event that's happening here in Vegas, July the 7th through the 9th. We're still getting more details about that, but I just want to put it in your mind that it will be here in Vegas, July the 7th through the 9th. So, get your transportation ready at least. I'm trying to get it to Monday. I will be talking to the hotel about the venue and the rooms and see how much you guys will have to pay because we're trying to get it in a package deal. But yeah, so if you come into Vegas, let me know. We're going to all party. We're going to turn up. We're going to meet people. We're going to have fun. No drama. I'm just saying.
No kids.
We trying to work that out because if enough people say they're bringing kids, I will make it an event where we can do something with kids also. She a boss. That's what bosses do. Anyway, follow me on all social media sites by Thaghettoview, THA, not THE, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.